Who better to kick off Star Trek Generations than the trusty William T. Riker?
Captain, these blast patterns are consistent with Type 3 disruptors.
Which narrows it down to Klingons, Romulans, or Breen.
We're going to transport Dr. Soran.
Caution, number one. The attackers may still be on board.
Watch for Romulans. Dial up your phaser.
Enterprise, it looks like the Romulans are behind this.
Riker employs a tell, don't show mentality. So a big part of the mission, you're going to transport the survivors.
It was the Romulans. Too many of them. Cloaked warbird.
Thanks. I'll get you to our sickbay.
Dadgum Romulans. Now you're going to explore the Amargosa station quite a bit. This one is certainly more documented than some of the others. This Klingon's got a tricorder.
Captain, I found a Romulan tricorder. It's been set to scan for trilithium.
Trilithium is dangerously unstable. Why were the Romulans looking for it on a Federation of service?
Let's find out. I'll set my tricorder to scan for it as well.
So right out the gate, first mission, we're being told about trilithium and its significance. So as the storyline plays out in a sort of parallel with the 1994 film,
locked.
We learn a little bit deeper what the motivations for Soran and his quest of trilithium might be.
Everything seems to be in order.
You can see there's lots of power issues on the ship, so part of the little submissions are to address and repair those issues. So you'll maneuver around primarily on 3 decks on this Amargosa Observatory Station. And as you wander around, make sure your viewfinder is set so you can watch out for the survivors on the floor. They'll flash. Red, green are the Romulans in this case. So
halt!
Beam him directly to sickbay.
see, right over to the side there was a damaged illuminator
Get him to
core.
sickbay.
So you'll transport that guy out. And yet another Romulan waiting. Now right here, if you tick this on, this is going to adjust some power diversions. We'll go elsewhere on the ship to locate the illuminator core we need to repair some of the lighting issues, which principally are on the lower deck of the ship. So this main bridge, you can spend a lot of time looking for stuff, but really the only thing that you're after is that illuminator core and beaming the 2 survivors out of there. I remember for the longest time being so tripped up on this level. In fact, you played this game and you're just kind of stuck on it forever until you figured out how to handle it. And I think a lot of people probably never really got past it, which is part of why it flopped.
A step in the right direction.
So when you swap out that illuminator core, you have fundamentally turned the power back onto the lower deck, which you haven't seen yet. Watch out, there's live wires down here. So in a sort of homage to GoldenEye, which was coming out the same year, you have these air ducts. Maybe that was an homage to Die Hard, I don't know.
I don't think this is going to work.
But in the Trekkie universe, there were plenty of times where they were crawling through these sorts of ventilation systems as well. And if those pesky Romulans have worn you out, there's a glass of water in the windowsill you can drink, take a hit of your hypospray, and you're ready to go a little while longer. Watch that live wire. You can crouch down.
Warning.
That's a
And
step
right
in the right
here,
direction.
you can disable the power.
This station's in pretty bad shape.
And so you'll see here to the right of the room you emerge from, there's another
Typical
room.
Romulan tactics. Shoot to kill, even unarmed innocents.
And if you look on the floor,
Enterprise.
there's another survivor to beam
We've
up.
got a survivor.
We've got this little room here. If you're needing some help with your health, you can pick up these food items and water glasses. But I think Soran's damaged the replicator, if I remember right. So anyway, continue moving on. Full health in case there's a showdown, which there is a showdown later. And I think it's about time we pay a visit to the lower deck. So Soran actually had a graviton inverter.
So far, so good.
We collected that from him at the beginning of the level. That
That didn't work very well.
will help you to use this elevator that wasn't working before. Now you could go down earlier on, but the lights won't be on because you don't have the illuminator core. So it's your choice. It's easier to see the Romulans and the survivors if you do that. And this guy in the middle here coming up is really strong, so I would recommend preparing to shoot him a bunch. This is where your extra Romulan bullets are necessary. There we go. There's a magnetic justifier. And another survivor.
Beam him to sickbay.
If you see on your viewfinder, you can see that there's also another survivor on the
Commander,
floor.
one of the survivors broke into a transporter room. He's returned to the station.
Who was it?
The Elorian, Dr. Soran. He's to be considered dangerous. Picard out.
Can't hurt to have a few extra ammunitions on hand, just in case.
Beam him directly to sickbay. That looks like the last of the survivors. Now to find Soran.
And the game gives you a little nudge there to help you figure out what you need to do. So we're back upstairs to look for Soran. Elevator ride. Pretty classy. Just need some better elevator music. Kudos to the sound engineers, though. Those are some pretty cool sound effects. All right.
No good. I've reached the maximum dosage.
Top off our health a little bit. Let's find Soran. And this is where we bust out the magnetic justifier. Gotta watch the live wire in here. I think there's a way
So
to
far,
disable
so
it,
good.
but if you stay crouched down, it doesn't matter. Keep your phaser dialed up all the way. Stay crouched and keep
You
shooting.
made this our business, Doctor.
This is where those extra Romulan guns come in handy. Because Soran will start shooting if he's agitated with you.
Sorry to disappoint you.
But eventually he beams away.
Riker to Enterprise. Soran's escaped by transporter.
This is
Riker to Enterprise. I found some sort of missile launcher. It's aimed directly at the Amargosa sun.
See if you can disable or divert it, number one.
so
I'll see what I
here.
can
This
do.
is where
Riker
you're
out.
playing with this, but you've got to be very careful not to click the wrong one.
Launch bay open.
If you click on this,
Main power activating. Initial targeting compute. Initializing target. Amargosa 1. Amargosa.
and this is the button
Amargosa
here that you
Federation
need to take
starship.
it off of
Federation or
Amargosa.
Romulan technology.
So you
Perhaps
divert
it's
the
Elorian.
target somewhere else
I hope I can
because
disable
it's
it.
going to launch no matter what. But if it just goes into the void, then
Probe loaded.
the Amargosa sun is not damaged.
Probe launched.
No casualties, no
Riker to
known
Enterprise.
collateral
I've
damage.
diverted Soran's weapon.
Well done, number one. Transporters are standing by to beam you aboard.
And with that, you've completed
I'm
your
finished
first
here.
mission.
One to beam up.